Noah Feldman from Harvard Law School appeared before the House. There he is right there on December the 4th. Remember him? Well, he has written, Geraldo, in Bloomberg today that because Nancy Pelosi has not passed the articles of impeachment to the Senate, the president has not been impeached. He writes, Mr. Feldman does, if the House does not communicate its impeachment to the Senate, it hasn't actually impeached the president. If the articles are not transmitted, Trump could legitimately say that he wasn't truly impeached at all. So until Nancy Pelosi hits send, he's not impeached, according to Noah.
Well, Professor Feldman's article, Steve, as you know, has been picked up. It's in the New York Times as well. It's being widely circulated. And it really does appear, reading Article 1 and Article 2 in conjunction, you know, the provisions having to do with impeachment, that impeachment is not yet ripe. It's not impeachment unless and until the House of Representatives, after the vote, which we have had, after the vote by a majority, passes the articles on to the Senate, carried by the managers of the proposed prospective trial in the Senate. In other words, here you have an impeachment, which is like an indictment, but an indictment never delivered to the suspect or to the tribunal that is going to litigate it. So it is. I believe that Professor Feldman is right, and it's not impeachment yet. Nancy Pelosi, who has been ruthless and brilliant in her ruthlessness in managing this impeachment with no Republican votes whatsoever, she resisted it because she knew how tough it would be. Finally, she yielded to the most radical elements in her caucus. She had the vote. She kept her caucus more or less together, and that's I was very I was admiring of that. She's a real tough lady and highly skilled as a politician. But now the process has trapped her. She was trying to negotiate a full-blown trial with witnesses. She wanted to do her best to undo the apparent inevitability of an acquittal by the Republican majority in the Senate because they are the jurors. So Nancy Pelosi trying her best to figure a way to make it, to gum it up, to make it more difficult for the president, who now appears to have an easy path to acquittal in a Republican-dominated Senate. So she's tried to withhold it. She's trying to negotiate the terms, have witnesses, call the president, this or that. But the process, as Professor Feldman has now laid out, has betrayed her. She's not impeached the president unless and until she's got these articles to the Senate by the manager.